Hey golfers, even non-golfers, are you ready to take your game to the next level? Swing by the Golf Zone in New Plymouth. Taranaki's ultimate one-stop golf shop located at 44 Molesworth Street in the heart of the CBD. The Golf Zone has everything you need to hit fairways with confidence, from top-tier clubs by Callaway, occasionally Titleist, and cutting-edge GPS devices by Garmin and Bushnell, to stylish men's and women's golf apparel that blends comfort and performance. They've got it all. Plus, their expert team offers advice and custom fitting to ensure your gear is dialed in just for you. Club had a recent argument with a tree, shaft a little bent, the layer of repair has you covered. So whether you're chasing a lower handicap or just loving the game, visit the Golf Zone in-store or online at golfzone.co.nz. That's golfzone.co.nz. Tee up your best game today with the Golf Zone, Taranaki's leading golf retailer, and on with the show. So, this morning's guest, we have a Robin Smith, who, from what we can understand, plays a bit of speed golf.
Just a smidgen. Yeah.
Just the tiniest of it. And not terrible at it either, I understand. But just to go through a couple of your AI-generated achievements. We'll start at the 2023 Speed Golf Open. You secured a silver medal shooting a 70 in 35 minutes and 20 seconds after a 73 in 34 minutes and 43 seconds in round one. 2024 Carterton Speed Golf Open, you won the men's division with a score of 108.27.
Yep.
Which is pretty amazing. While sister, we'll get into that later, Amy Linton, and father, Chris, also won their categories, making it a family affair. Pretty amazing. World Speed Golf Championships, you got a bronze medal in the men's competition in Japan, with teammate Bernie Smith taking silver.
That's
and right. The Irish Open, these are all speed golf related, obviously, for those listening. You clinched victory at Castlebar Golf Club, beating Ireland's two-time world champion Rob Hogan and Luke Willett by less than a minute with a dramatic 48-hour trip from New Zealand. And finally, 2025 Australian Speed Golf Open, you won the men's title at Club Can't Say That, playing 36 holes with a combined score of 231, 2 rounds of 72 and 42 minutes and 74 and 43 minutes, totaling 2 over par in 85 minutes. That, my friend, is an achievement in and of itself. Just the running part, to be fair.
You're telling me. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I am curious. I genuinely am curious about this, but I actually have a couple of things I do want to get out, but I'm more interested to know, based on like your training schedule, what is that? Is there such a thing?
Oh, definitely, lads. Well, firstly, thanks for the time to let me on here. Most people don't let me in front of a camera and let alone a microphone, so it's quite good.
You got both today.
I feel spoiled.
Yeah.
Training is a massive part of speed golf. So I would run 4 to 5 times a week minimum.
Really?
Yeah. Just starting a little 6-week block because I'm leading into the US Speed Golf Open. It's about 7 weeks away. So I've got 2 speed sessions a week.
Yeah. Wow.
Louis would have seen me wobble in here today, look like a penguin straight out of Antarctica. It wasn't pretty, but it happens when you're pushing 40 and
Good God.
trying to sprint around the golf course.
Pushing 40.
Yeah, not bad, eh?
Well, yeah,
Wouldn't have
all
said
right,
a day
good
over 30.
skincare routine. Yeah, I wouldn't have said that either. The fatty, oily, greasy soap from the 80s, eh? The old bar. So, where are you training mostly?
Most of the training, it's pretty tough in New Zealand because getting on the course is a little challenging. So you either go first thing in the morning or late at night.
Yeah.
A lot of my running at the moment, just because of daylight hours, is done in the gym. So I'll just go hit a treadmill for an hour and a half, listen to some podcasts.
Yeah.
Hey.
We've got a good one coming up.
Yeah. and normally outside, kids kind of bedtime routine and stuff. So just try and help out with the kids. So a lot of my running's 8 o'clock at night to 9:30 type situation.
Because you're also working full-time and a parent.
Yeah.
So you're a sucker for punishment, maybe?
Book's pretty full.
Yeah, it would be. So what course would you mostly run on? Are you sort of Fitzroy or are you New Plymouth?
It started out at Fitzroy, but that's getting pretty chocker at the moment. So I go, New Plymouth, no more too. Yeah. And it's a bit more of a test, that golf course, so it gets you kind of sharper, which is nice.
Yeah. So on talking about that, last week, a guest was sort of talking about how in New Zealand, it's strange that New Zealand doesn't have so many really good golfers coming out, just because golf is so accessible in New Zealand and cheap. And I actually asked the question to Paul, so I'll be curious to get your thoughts on this. He was saying the reason we don't have that is a lot of our courses aren't up to the level of what these courses are playing on. Like, obviously we're talking Augusta and stuff like that, and amongst other courses, but those courses are really long, and New Plymouth would be the longest we have here in Taranaki, and probably the closest to one of those courses, but even yet still so far away.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, the other thing that you've got to consider is those courses, you have to hit a golf shot every shot.
Yeah.
Whereas in our kind of tracks, you can just New Plymouth, for example, you can flare it on a couple of holes and still get away with a birdie chance, which is just outrageous. You do that on any of those championship courses, you're making double or triple, to be fair. So definitely, the courses that I've played internationally are a little more challenging.
Yeah.
You know, you're playing courses like Cape Kidnappers, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Off the tips, it's a proper track.
Yeah.
You miss a shot, you're making bogey.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like here, you can see golfers go out and they can completely just miss every shot and still shoot a decent round.
Yeah,
and it's crazy to see. And then those people go overseas and you can kind of see the difference in their game anyway. Like, you can just see that the level's not quite there, which is sad.
Yeah.
Don't know why we haven't got longer golf courses.
I reckon it's cost.
Yeah.
Population.
Just blatant.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe in 20, 30 years' time when we're semi-retiring, still playing golf.
We'll be loving it.
Yeah, but maybe the courses will be a bit longer. Yeah. Broke 80 today. Yeah. And my birthday.
I think it's also because, like, a lot of those other tracks, they're quite elite. They've got some old money. They've got, massive sponsorship kind of donor framework, whereas New Zealand, we're reliant on the members, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we can't really piss them off too much.
No, and I actually heard yesterday talking of pissing off the members. Westtown a few years ago, recently in the last couple of years, I believe, was actually in dire straits because of funding and lack of members, and so forth. And I mean, Westtown's getting to be quite a nice track now, which is quite good. Just based on, I think, Tyler really more than anything, isn't it? He's putting in the good work. Have you played Westtown recently?
You used to be a member though.
Did you?
Yeah. I started Taranaki in Westtown, eh?
Did you really?
Yeah.
So going back to, I mean, obviously we'll reverse back to the family and all that kind of stuff too, but I'm curious to know what got you into speed golf.
Yeah, no, definitely. So obviously I've played a lot of golf in my life. I was a Wellington rep junior. I was on the cusps of kind of going a bit further, but didn't have social media back then, so it was a bit more challenging to get to the States.
Because you are pushing 40.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I don't even think the cell phone was invented back then, to be fair.
No, actually, you're probably not wrong.
Yeah. So it was a definite challenge to kind of get into the States or somewhere, decent to kind of push your golf to the next level. So I had that massive life decision. What am I going to do? Am I going to go pro? I didn't have 150 grand at the time.
Ooh.
Am I going to go and do engineering? And I chose engineering.
Yeah.
So but not as fun, maths versus golf. I think you'd pick golf every time, wouldn't you?
Well, you would. I mean, I suppose if you think about that, you put the time and effort into engineering, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, in all fairness, if time and money was no real object, would golf be your choice of being an elite sport?
100%, yeah. And that's where I reckon the speed golf things come in to kind of give me the joy of golf again. So, went through that, didn't play in my 30s, so literally picked my clubs up, threw them in a cupboard. So, no, not playing that, can't be bothered. More so, I just didn't feel love in the game. So, I'd go out, I'd be pretty disappointed in the way I played. I wasn't happy. I knew I could do better. So, there was no enjoyment. Then I picked my clubs back out, played a little bit, played for Taranaki one season. Same thing, kind of played, thought, geez, man, a lot of these people are pretty angry when they go out and play. Like, this is supposed to be fun. And most people are getting pretty worked up about this.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, this isn't for me. I want to play something that I enjoy. Jamie Reid ran Taranaki Speed Golf at the time. He reached out and I thought, this sounds like a good crack. went out to Fitzroy, played 9 holes in 25 minutes.
Damn.
Probably hit it,
Hole one for me.
I don't know, hit it off the planet. Luckily it was at Fitzroy, otherwise I would have had to take like a knapsack of golf balls. And finished, the lungs were burning and the legs were on fire, and I thought, man, that was actually genuinely fun. And then just got addicted, got the hook in. Yeah.
See, I find that really interesting because we had Brad on and asked him about it, and he's like, I don't even like running.
That's literally Brad to a T.
Yeah. I don't even like running. So why do you do it?
Something to do, probably.
What was his answer? Yeah, it's too many drinks for him.
Yeah.
It was a fairly nonchalant answer, if we're honest. It was just like, it's fun, And I mean, he's about to have his first child.
Yeah, so maybe a bit more, he might enjoy running a bit more.
He might do, Yeah, that was actually quite interesting though, hearing his story.
Yeah.
Like that. And it's kind of similar, but not the same.
Yeah.
When think about the worlds in the Irish worlds, speak of?
The ones we went to in Japan.
That's the one.
Yeah.
The worlds, sorry, yeah. What was that like?
Close.
Yeah, I was. I
very close.
got it on my notes down there.
17,000 k away. But
That's
pretty
right.
close.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Drop a pin on it.
What you're coming up to the first tee? What's going on? What's in your head?
I approach it a little differently probably to most. I kind of just think it's a bit like Scotty kind of. I just think the golf's going to be the golf. You know, the outcome's already decided. The kind of universe keeps spinning around, right? So if you hit a bad shot, the world still goes around. It's whatever kilometres an hour. No one actually really cares. And I just focus on the process. So first shot, I'm just trying to slow my heart rate. I'm just trying to think about enjoying the day. So normally enjoy the day. I also do a bit of unique things. I lost my mum a couple of years ago.
Sorry, man.
So just before my first Worlds. So I actually go up. It settles me quite a bit. So I go up and I touch the ground.
Yep.
And I just have a little shout out to my mum and just say, let's have some fun today, mum. Miss you. And that kind of works for me. So it's quite cool. Not many people know that.
No.
So if you see me in a speed golf tournament, I go down and touch the turf. That's just me shouting out, trying to calm me down.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool, man.
Yeah. But solely focus on process and trying to enjoy the moment more than anything. Because if you focus on outcome, you're going to snap hook it into the trees straight away.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
We've all been there. All the power pole on the 10th.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Or that house.
As your dude had that the other day that I was playing with.
Yeah.
Yes.
But normally, you're just trying to relax yourself and just get one down the middle, and then it's just a blur, really. Then you're just in the motion, enjoying it.
Yeah. And those, so you play a little bit of traditional golf, little probably being the operative word, just based on your job and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
How does that compare to speed golf? Because speed golf, you're making quick decisions on the fly. You're probably you're running halfway there going, oh, there's my ball, I'm going to hit a 7-iron.
Yep. Yeah.
We're slowing the pace down. We're taking more than 4 clubs in the bag.
Yeah, a little more than 4.
Which is...
Yeah,
no.
Where's the fun in that?
I was going to say Mr. 6 clubs over here who still smashes under par every time.
I adopt that logic. Trust the process of not caring.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't overthink it.
The actual epitome of not caring.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you get out for much traditional golf now?
A little bit. So pick and choose what I want to play in, mainly like Ambrose events or a bit of fun with the kids. And then I just find normally I overthink it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You got too much time to think. So you're trying to dial in a 7-iron and you're trying to, there's a bunker and the wind's off the left and I'll flick this little bit of grass and then I'll go get a drink and then I'll think about something else and then I'll try and think about a swing routine and then I'll take a little bit off because it's 2 yards longer and then you fat chunk it 30 metres down the fairway.
Yeah. And in speed golf, you've already played the hole.
Yeah. This is coming from a scratch handicap. So.
Do you find that with the speed golf, it actually takes most of that thinking out of it?
Yeah.
And it's that shut-off process. Like as you say, if you do enough repetitions at something, which you obviously do with all the practice and stuff, it's just second nature. Like as I said, like these guys ask me for distances, I will just be able to tell you. I don't have a rangefinder. I don't believe in one, to be honest. No.
Yeah.
Because if you play for long enough, you can understand the feel of exactly what you're doing. And I think that's a good point. Like the average golfer, just hit the ball.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Just don't overthink it.
Yeah. I've had to. I'm the epitome analogy of
great.
in my head. Whereas now I'll kind of walk up behind my ball and go, I'm going to hit it at that tree.
That's all you need to think.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. And everything else just comes.
Yeah.
Oh, and then my final thought as I'm standing over the ball is don't hit the towel. And that's just so I don't chunk it.
Yeah.
And I still might, but it is what it is. It's just that's my line, there's my mark, go.
Oh, definitely.
Because otherwise, I'm just like, and if I hit a shit shot, whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Wheel still goes around.
100%.
All that complexity should just be on the practice fairway. That's when you want to try and like dial in your stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You don't doing that out on the course. You're there for a good day.
That's what I mean.
Not a bad day.
Yeah. And to be fair, a bad day on the golf course is better than a day in the office.
Yeah,
that's true.
Better than 6 feet under as well.
100%. At least you're pushing up some daisies.
Yeah.
But work for you, what does that look like? Just changing gears a little bit here. Can we say where you work?
Yeah. So I work for Downer. Not filling potholes, so just chill out, everyone.
Everyone jumped to the assumption.
Different department. Fix the roads. Like, mate, we're trying to chill out.
Good things take time.
I don't come and yell at your guys' place at work. So just so I work for Downer as a senior PM, like in the construction department. So doing mainly the bigger stuff. So Mangere Road roundabout was a project of mine that I'm just about to finish. Pretty busy. So start 7:30, finish about 4, depending. Sometimes a couple of night shifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must admit, just a comment made on that roundabout at Mangere Road the other day. Probably one of the nicest roundabouts we have.
That's bloody good, eh?
It actually is.
I live just down the road, and it's just transformed the game. Just
has it,
know. Yeah. Like from growing up there for 20 years, driving across to West Town, you almost just feel safer.
Yeah.
Like, and then I know that's what you guys were going for, and like I know we're just talking off topic, but just beautiful. It's just it was needed. It's just everyone driving it there uses it perfectly. It's like, we should have just had this to start with.
Yeah, like, 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And it looks nice too,
it does look nice, yeah. And the airport, I believe, is the next victim.
It is. Yeah, the airport
is the next one. That's going to be a banger.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be huge.
So are they changing the airport drive so it's a little bit further up, so it's going to be like a crossroad but like roundabout?
Yeah. So it's where that giant pile of metal is.
Oh,
so
yeah.
What is that?
Oh, it's called preloading.
Yeah.
So all it does is squish all the pool ground below.
Okay.
So I think the original preload went down like 500-600 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they've really loaded it up now, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what? Because I keep driving past it going, what's going on here?
Nitro circuits aren't turning up, so don't worry.
I was kind of like, oh, they're going to put a big old bridge over because that makes sense, you know. Let's go full
Get one of those fancy complexes with big turns.
Sorry. We're a couple of years away from that, aren't we? We're not big enough yet. So do you get any satisfaction out of that work?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It's pretty stressful. So obviously the buck stops with the PM, right? So you're kind of controlling everything. You're like a, orchestra kind of conductor.
Yeah.
So huge shout out to the crew. They've done massive mahi there. Without them, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in and vice versa. So it's a massive team effort. Yeah. But when you drive through, you kind of think, man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And definitely, you have pride in your work, and that's what we try and drive, because so many people just do crap jobs and get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you find like, not trying to call out anyone else in terms of like what you guys actually do,
but you could.
Yeah. Well, no. Do you see certain things in the industry and you just go, "Wow, how is that allowed?"
Yeah, massively. Massively.
Demonstrably.
Yeah. It's like anything, eh?
It's not their fault.
Yeah, like any career, like even PTing or like what you do with your kind of photography and stuff and your media is you can see botched jobs or it's the half-asses and they still get by. And it's kind of annoying at the end of the day, but you do see it, and as you say, like just striving to be better. Yeah, I think that's just it's 1%. You. Yeah.
1% every day. And for me, it gives me chest pains when I see shit work like that. Like I look at it and go, that could have been better. But at the same time, I've got this new thinking or thought process around that. I see shit work and I'm like, he's probably a nice guy to deal with. He probably left them with a nice experience as opposed to
getting upset about it.
You also got to think longevity though. If you're good at your job, you know you're going to go further than someone that's just doing the bare minimum, and that's a fact. Like, live in the world where everyone wants the highest paying job doing nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Sadly,
that's a dream.
If you keep putting in the work, you're going to get 10 times further than that person that's doing that same thing.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
If you were to give any advice to someone who had studied PM and was like, it'd be really good to get a job or anything, what kind of advice would you maybe throw at someone like that? But we'll take Louis for example. He
don't know his background at all.
He studied HR, so that's probably kind of handy to have as a PM, But he might want a side quest into project management. What advice would you have from?
My biggest advice is it's attitude. So I am a firm believer of attitude and getting the behaviour right. It's like with kids, right? So if you get the behaviour right, the outcomes should be a good one, 9 times out of 10. So it's all about attitude. It's that willingness to learn. It's that willingness to grow, ask a question. So a lot of people I find don't necessarily ask a question, or they're nervous about asking a question, particularly the younger ones. So, ask if you don't know and learn and grow. PMing, my biggest thing is we are there to make the client's problems go away. So project management and site management wouldn't exist if all the trades knew what they were doing, if they all communicated perfectly, if the client had perfect drawings, right? We wouldn't exist. So it's a fundamental thing, right? Yeah. We are there to make all the problems go away, no matter how hard it is, and hand over the keys, or we don't hand over keys, but, hand over the product at the end of the day and say, thank you, Mr. Client, on to the next one. But attitude, massively.
Yeah. I think Louis got a good attitude for it.
Yeah.
I think he'll go quite far. He'll have a few more grey hairs because if you take a good look on that dome up there.
Is it going great?
No,
it's going great.
Yeah. You take a look at my dome. Jeepers.
We don't need to.
Yeah. Well, probably damage the camera.
Yeah. We'll let you keep that one.
Yeah. It'll be one of those PGA Tour ones where they pull the cap off. It's like, they've done him dirty with the shaders.
It's just a massive ring in the back.
I mean, the hardest thing for Louis is just getting in the door, right? So we find that so often, you're trying to get in the door, you're trying to help and get a role, and most of the companies are like, we've got a junior role, but you need 5 years experience, and you're like, how does that work? Like, I've come straight out of grad.
It's just like sitting there going, well, can you offer something that can give me this 5 years experience, or do I just come back when I've just kind of done my thing?
What would you do in that situation then? Because I mean, that I feel is I remember wanting to be a truck driver forever and a day, and it was like, great, go to a company. I can't get in a truck. So I've got my licenses now. I could get in a truck. I don't necessarily have the experience, but I do, but not like a class 5 driver because I'm a class 5. But for someone like that, here's a junior role, but where's your 5 years experience?
I mean, I can only go back on what I did. I found the same thing coming out of tech. I was like, it's really hard to break into a full-time role. So what I did is I went to a couple of the smaller engineering firms and I just did a day a week or 2 days a week. That's something that they can, it's very palatable for them. So it's not a full-time role, but, they at least you get a little bit of exposure, a little bit of experience. They can help you. And then, that might lead into more full-time, or it might just give you a little bit of extra nudge over the others, So you can still do another job for, 30 hours a week and then do 1 day in an engineering or a civil firm, just getting some experience. But it's tough, man. Do
you find these days that those opportunities are dwindling, though, for, the new people coming through? Or is it just the fact that they don't actually go ask to do that style of work first? They'd rather be straight into the role that they did. Because when I was doing engineering, I just started sweeping floors, doing this, doing that, little trade assistant, made your way up, do your fitting, do your welding, and that's just the natural progression. You have to just do the crappy stuff first, or the mundane little bits and pieces, but it's that connection. As soon as that's one person goes, actually, he's been here, he's doing the work, why don't we give him a shot? So
no, definitely. You've got to start and you're right, most of the young ones that come in, they want to be I want to be managing projects straight away, and you're like, mate, you're not going to be, if you are, it's going to be putting the door on, take a reality, you might have all the skills, but you don't have, the practical world skills. So definitely, I started back when I was with Fletcher's, I was a cadet, and we were just glorified QA. To be fair, we just, go and take some photos and go and do that. But you took that as an opportunity to learn, right? So I was one of the nerdy. Don't know if you can say that now, but I am one of the nerdy ones.
You can say nerdy.
Yeah, so I'd go out, and when I took photos, I'd ask the crew like what they were doing and how they put things together, and so I was creating that little armory in my mind of experience, so that when it did come to my turn to project manage my small job, I had all that. Whereas I find some of the younger ones that are kind of employed in our industry, they won't necessarily do that, and it's such a loss. You just think, geez, you're a sponge.
Yeah,
just learn as much as you can.
Why would you not ask the questions, eh? They've got so much life experience just in even in one crew, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and they've probably faced every little problem you can have on site, every little problem here, like everything that could go wrong, they know about it. And then if you equip yourself with that, it creates less panic, less stress, you actually understand the situation. So, But interesting how the young want to just have that role, and it's
instant gratification, eh? It's like dopamine with the cell phone,
it's 100%.
You need to pay me $100,000. It's like, mate, hang on.
Chill out, man.
Jeez, you've only just got your driver's license.
Yeah, exactly. And even then, it probably just popped out of a Weet-Bix packet.
Exactly.
And also that front of face, Louis. Like I reckon, if you were, I reckon instead of just sending your CV, and particularly with the smaller firms that might not necessarily work with Downer and FH and stuff like that. Walk up to their reception, introduce yourself. That kind of stuff goes a long way, because it shows that you actually have a bit of mahi to get in, and a bit of mana to actually turn up, because it is awkward.
To be fair, that'll make you a better person, and you're a likeable kind of guy as well. Maybe just dye the greys and trim the beard a little bit. Present yourself nicely.
You're going to be the next Richard Hammond, eh? Just claiming, no, I don't dye it. No.
Definitely don't dye it. You do.
But because that's how I got my job, is just through dropping my CV in to every gym across this whole place. And you just go, hi, nice to meet you. Just finished this and that. And a couple of them went, no, just not quite yet. And then, as I said, one fell into the works.
It just takes one, eh?
It's only one.
And then I think it was the fact that you chase it, you're going to get it. 100%.
Yeah.
If I wasn't chasing it, you'd never have the opportunity. So,
And it's also that, they then have an instant connection with you, right? So they see you, they remember you. You shake their hand, you look at them in the eye. It's just all about those positive connections, really.
And then, so don't wear an offensive shirt.
No, probably not.
Wear something kind of nice and tidy,
Red bands and a singlet probably aren't going to cut it.
Probably not,
I'm here for an office job.
You don't say. I'm here to just answer the phones and not meet people, because that would be terrible. Oh, there you go, mate. Did you absorb all that?
I did.
All right.
Thank you.
That's good. So so best of luck for Hamilton for you, mate.
Thank you.
For the love of God, don't go and work at Domino's.
No.
But if you have to pay the
anywhere
bills,
else but Domino's.
Even McDonald's, just give that a nudge if you have to.
Yeah.
I'd rather die.
Well, it could be arranged. So back to the sport. What is, you've mentioned, is it the US in the next 7 weeks? Yeah. What is that?
That's the National Open. So I think they've got about 68 competitors currently on
in
the
the
books.
US?
Like for the tournament. Yeah. So it's a full book, which is good. That's 2 rounds just at a golf course just out of LA. It's called Temecula, and it is very tight. It is tree lined to buggery, bit hilly.
Oh man!
I watched the preview video the other night, because they sent through a little flyover, which is fantastic.
That's quite cool.
So people don't realise, you do a bit of homework in speed golf, so you've got to do your homework before you turn up. So figure out the club selections you're probably going to take. Figure out all your misses, figure out green reads and stuff. You're doing this all 2-3 days. I know the PGA guys do it, but they also have time over the ball. Because you need to be able to make that decision in under 2-3 seconds, right? So you touched on it earlier, Brendan. You're running up and you already know I need to hit a 7-iron, and I know it's a 3/4 one because I've seen a tree that I'm remembered. So it's a bit of a mental drain. So afterwards you're pretty wrecked.
Not just physically, either from the run. That's I suppose I've never, in all due respect, not really ever thought of it like that either.
But I mean, there's some good players going to the States. There's the current world champ, Genoda. He's going over there and he's world number 2. So he just hasn't played some golf the last, probably since Worlds, to be fair. I think he's been trying to do Ninja Warrior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
As you do.
What'd you do in your spare time? Oh, just, hung like a monkey.
Ninja Warrior, by the way.
Playing with some monkey
Yeah, I've
bars.
seen a couple of videos of him. He just like punches out like 100 push-ups. I'm like,
Why?
for real, mate?
I bet he hits a 3-wood far, though.
I can't outdrive me. I've got a bullet.
The
Low spin bullet.
I love it.
Did you like the confidence he said it would?
Yeah,
too? I love
yeah. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
As you should, though.
You know, if anyone wants to try and outbang a 3-wood, happy days. Challenge out there.
Yeah.
Let's
Is
go.
that what Brad was going on about? Yeah. Brad was going on about something you guys always like really close.
Yeah. The other day, it was quite funny. We were on 13 at Namudu, and so we were off the whites, and I pumped this 3-wood. I'm like, that has to have got Brad. And so we're running up, and I'm like, man, there's one like 4 meters short of the green, which is a big 3-wood.
That's
right?
a big 3-wood, yeah, that's good.
Off the white.
Yeah.
And then I'm running up, and the boys were like, man, those are some pretty big drives, eh? And I was like, yeah, it was 3-woods, boys. And they're like, what? And then so I run up, and I'm like, yes, it is past Brad's. Brilliant. Awesome. And it was in front of people. I'm so happy right now.
I love it.
So it didn't end well, though. So pins tucked right, and I'm just thinking about Brad, not concentrating, overthinking it. Fatted my chip, rolled right, fatted 2 chips in a row, walked out with triple bogey. So it was quite good,
Did they have fish on at the cafe to go with the chips?
Yeah, I think they did do. Yeah. But I mean, it didn't matter. I think the boys were still just, in awe of those 3-woods.
As they should have been, though.
But 3 was the only one that matters. I'm just saying.
That's
At the end of the
right.
day.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. As I was having coaching with Ethan a little while back, and we were playing. I said, "Can we just play some holes? All that because it's good to get out."
Yeah, I like on course. Yeah.
Yeah, and we were on the 1, 2, 3rd hole, and I pulled 3-wood out, and he's like, "Why aren't you hitting driver?" I was like, "Because if I go right, it's bad right.
It's in the huck.
It's in the boondocks.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit a 3-wood, and if it goes long, it's under a tree. Worst case scenario.
Chip out, still make par.
Yeah, exactly. Or bogey. But anyway. But anyway, he's like, hardest club in the bag to hit. And I was like, and that's why I hit it.
Yeah.
I want to hit that club because I want to know that club.
People say it all the time. Hey, I love my 3-wood.
Yeah.
I just I can hit it just out of rough. I can hit like little chippers.
Yeah.
Just bang it off the deck.
When I was playing competitive, like when I was doing all of my younger stuff, I only had a 3-wood in the bag.
Yeah.
I never had a driver. It was like a crank down little 2-wood thing.
Oh yeah, they would just go.
Tour Exotics.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, and I missed that thing. Don't know where it ended up at all. But you just put the golf clubs away, and then it's just where did everything go? Yeah. But I think they're more universal. You can work them, you can turn them. Good in the wind. It's the confidence, eh?
Yeah. Oh. It's like anything, eh? Like you could have, and I don't understand that with golfers either. Like been the same like you, Alex, been around and guys will be like, I hate my 4-iron. And I'm thinking like, why is it in your bag? Just get it out of your bag or practice until you they'll be on a tournament and they'll hit the 4-iron and they'll be like, I hate that club, it always goes right. And I'm thinking,
we'll fix it.
So you're standing over the ball knowing where it's going to go before you've even got it.
And you're still setting up for the most.
I'm like, man, all right. I love all my clubs in my bag at the moment. And if I didn't, there would be some, come to Jesus moments. It's the old standard. If your putter's playing up, you put another putter in your bag. So it starts.
Don't point at me.
Is that right? It tunes itself up. It goes, you're at risk to coming out of the bag.
It knows.
On that.
It's in the naughty corner.
Yeah.
It knows.
Yeah, but it's got to, pull. It's like being on a performance plan.
Yeah, I've got 6 to choose from.
You got 6 putters in the bag?
Not in the bag, but I've got 6.
Probably why you're shooting 89.
They're
quite hard.
The old square to square came out yesterday. That's the only one that I could start online and stay online.
Just the fact that you've got the same amount of putters as I do golf clubs in my bag. It's just so good.
It's true. Yeah. I just, to be fair, sometimes I like looking at a different mallet, or I feel like taking my double wide out.
Do you just?
Yeah.
Tell me you've got money without telling me you've got money.
No, I
haven't. It's all in the putters.
B-Dog's going to be like, at some point, going in for coffee. Would you take an Odyssey, though?
Odyssey for a cappuccino, please.
Yeah, exactly. And I also want some change.
I mean, I don't even use a putter. I just blade a 50 degree.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask what actually clubs do you typically have in the bag? Say for New Plymouth.
So 3-wood, rocket ship.
Yeah.
It's the old steady. And then depending on the course, I might take a 4-iron if I can get 3-wood 4-iron to the par 5s. Or if there's a couple of tight holes, I might take a 4-iron just because you can still punch it out and be pretty forgiving. 7-iron that you can hit anywhere between 120 and maybe 160, 170.
Yeah.
And then 50 degree just for,
Yeah.
It gets a bit tricky when you get in the sand, but it's all good. Just don't go to the beach, eh?
Exactly.
I'd say 50's just got enough loft for the longer ones, but the short ones, it would be like they're quite hard little pop-ups.
Yeah, you can open it up. Like you learn to kind of muck around with it quite well, but yeah, you're definitely careful where you miss. You don't want to like short side yourself because it's a challenge. Yeah.
With speed golf, like with divots and stuff, you're obviously not repairing them because you got to run to your next. Yeah. But like with bunkers and stuff, is there someone else that rakes them? It's
a bit loose, the old bunker thing. It's always contentious. So you're supposed to, the purists will say you're supposed to rake your bunker, whereas I reckon if you've got a scorer or someone following you, they should rake your bunker because you're trying to, your caddy rakes your bunker in normal golf, right?
Yeah. Like they hire people on, or they get volunteers on the PGA Tour to walk around 18 holes, raking bunkers.
Fixing stuff.
They're excited to do that.
Yeah.
So like...
It's like that entry-level job.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Seriously, it's about networking and connections.
I reckon if you guys have scorers with you, just quick little dun-dun. Half the time, if it's a prestigious course like you'll go play overseas, you'd want them manicured. But like the locals... Mate, I've been in 700 foot marks just this year. And
you're supposed to try and repair your pitch mark but that's obviously a bit of a challenge sometimes when you're running up and you don't necessarily know where it is. So you just kind of make an attempt at one. And then the cool thing is like after all our speed golf events, we actually go out in carts after the tournament and we'll go and fix all the bunkers. We'll go and replace divots, make sure the greens are nice, so repair all the pitch marks. So just leave it in a really good condition.
All right. Speed golf has got the check of approval in my etiquette books.
Oh, definitely.
100%.
I think that's actually quite admirable to be fair.
Honestly,
because in all due respect, it's only
maybe normal golfers should start doing that. I was going to say.
And then,
do you know what? They've got the time. They can do it at the time.
That's what I don't understand. Everyone moans about there's no one repairs their pitch mark, and they're all standing there moaning about it. I'm like, why don't you just repair like 3 while you make parts? Because he's trying to do aim point and he's on a 25 handicap. He's reading it right to left, and you're like, that's a left to right putt, bro. Anyway,
and he's putting for 8 anyway.
Just punch it in and have another severe beer, mate.
I went and played 9 holes the other day, and like I was following 2, and they were decently fast, but. Just hit 2 balls on the green. I know, just walk around the entire thing because since it's West Down, I know Tyler, I just do it for him just because I know that he puts so much work in. And I'll just sit there and go boom, 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 boom. And I get a bit of satisfaction about tapping them down, leaving the green better than I found it.
That's not hard, eh? Goes a long way.
And to be fair, the golf gods do notice that.
Yeah.
They do see that.
Made some bombs.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Of course you did. I think I agree with Alex here. I think speed golf has a tick of approval. It's not my kind of sport. But mostly just because
you don't say.
I'm not. I'm not.
He's probably got a 135 in him maybe from the marker.
So what we're saying is we're heading out this afternoon. I want to see this afternoon. We're going to go play some speed golf. I've got the shoes and the car, mate.
I've got a really busy day today.
Oh, what a shame.
Taranaki Open's coming up end of October. You could give it a nudge. Nine holer.
Oh yeah, where?
Give it a go.
Fitzroy.
No, it's at Manukarihi actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So is that the speed golf?
Trees there.
That's the Taranaki one.
Yeah.
So shout out. Yeah.
Next month.
Yeah.
Ooh.
End of October.
By the way, lads, we should do that. Me and Beto.
Oh,
video it. Sick.
Yeah,
I'm
of course you are. No, I'd give it a crack.
Yeah, you should.
You should though, because I'll not carry your bag for you, but I'll run behind you and throw balls at you if you need them.
That's it.
So walk behind you.
No, I'd run on a cart. That's a question I've always had. So tees in your pocket and spare balls.
Yeah. So you normally carry, I'll carry maybe 2 or 3 in my shorts, not in the pocket because they swing around and kind of tap you where they shouldn't. Yeah. It's always a bit awkward.
The balls that tap the balls.
Yeah. You don't want that when you're, fanging it down the fairways at 330s or something like that. So I've got a little pocket in the back of mine just above the, on the waist, which is all good. And then, I just take 2 or 3 and then the scorers or the ball spotters can take a couple for you as well.
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't be losing too many. It's actually,
Yeah.
it's pretty. I don't lose too many golf balls.
Yeah.
Although I'm running out, Heskey.
Talking about running out.
Slide that in nicely. Yes, well done.
I haven't actually got the read up, so I can't remember how it goes. Whoops. All right, golfers, non-golfers, any golfer who just likes playing golf and stuff like that. Golf. This is the ad read. Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Swing by the Golf Zone in New Plymouth, Taranaki's ultimate one-stop golf shop located at 44 Molesworth Street in the heart of the CBD. The Golf Zone has everything you need to hit fairways with confidence, from top-tier clubs by Callaway and cutting-edge GPS devices by Garmin and Bushnell to stylish men's and women's golf apparel that blends comfort and performance. They've got it all. Plus, their expert team offers personalised advice, custom fitting to ensure your gear is dialed in just for you. So whether you're chasing a lower handicap or just loving the game, visit the Golf Zone in-store or online at golfzone.co.nz. Tee up your best game today with the Golf Zone, Taranaki's leading golf retailer. Now back to our ninth favourite guest, Robin Smith.
Hey, made the top 10. Happy with that, boys?
Yeah.
I mean, you deserve it. You deserve a place in the top 10.
I think I'm sitting at 11th anyway.
Oh,
so it's okay. You're above me.
Yeah. So what we haven't touched on, and I said we would earlier, was your family. So your sister plays?
Yes, she does.
And she's non-shit at it?
She's a better golfer than I am, that's for sure.
Yeah. I love it. And your father, Chris, is in as well. Now, active in the sport according to the note there. You got into golf via Jamie. When did your dad get into it?
Jamie kind of got me into Speedy, which is awesome. And then I got my sister into it. So she felt the same. She kind of felt loss of kind of enjoyment from golf. She was a far better golfer than me. She played for New Zealand. So she went over the States. She was phenomenal. So still haven't beaten her in traditional golf. She's pretty tough to play against, boys. It's that schoolboard pressure, you know. I bang it down, 30 past her, and then she'll just put it dead in the middle and then put it to like 8 feet, and every time. Yep. Every time. And then just chirping you.
Yeah. Like
the whole time.
How'd that one go for you? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I noticed you're hitting fades all day. You're like, cool. And then there's 3 holes. And then there's 3 holes with like out of bounds right. Like, just really, she's awesome though. So she got into it, and then the old man just he just mucks around, to be fair. He's 71 or something. So
oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he's a pretty old boy. Yeah. So he just comes along for a bit of fun more than anything. He's pretty fit, yeah.
Yeah, we must be.
Yeah, but Amy's doing well. She's like kind of like me with the training. She's a robot. I suppose you don't go to play golf with New Zealand if you're not a robot, Yeah.
She's
pretty diligent, yeah.
Yeah. What, where do you kind of see speed golf in 10 years? Or even 5 years for that matter.
Yeah, I reckon 5 to 10 years. I'd like to see it grow on the global scale. So at the moment, we've got about 20 nations attending Worlds, which is not too bad.
That's good.
It'd be nice to see that up around 30 or 40 in the next couple of years. I'd love to see, this is Pipework Dreams. I'd love to see a major sponsor come on and have a proper tour, which would be awesome. Something similar.
I think that would be actually quite enjoyable to watch.
I think
genuinely.
Yeah. Because it'd be a couple of hours of watching as opposed to 6 hours. You watch guys like Speed Golf Rob, which it's Rob Hogan, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's good to go.
Marucci! No. I love it, man. He's so good. It makes so much sense what he's, just makes some silly videos and people watch them and,
What would a tour look like for you? Like event schedule, like would you have just mini tour, big one? Would you have it in a different country, or would you base it out of like somewhere more major?
It depends, money's kind of the kicker, right? So if you've got unlimited money, which would be ideal, we're just after a nice billionaire or something like that.
Anyone out there?
Probably similar to I quite like the DP, the way they run it, how they've got the European swing, the international swing, and then the Asia swing like that. I think that's a really cool tour framework.
Breaks down the tour into certain, just not even climates, just places that you know you're going to be basing your season out of for a little bit. So it's like,
You know, so for like us, it would be quite easy to go through like Asia and, you know, Aussie and that. So that's cool. You know, that's the Asia Pacific tour.
Yeah.
And then you could have the European one and they're all at the different times. So that would be my kind of dream. You might have like 4 or 5 events in each of those and go for it.
You wouldn't run it like a Formula One
circuit. I mean,
every week you're running. Imagine that.
If someone's paying me to go around the world, happy days, I'll do whatever they want.
Of course
there are limits, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I will never. What is that? Is that song, the old Meatloaf song?
What is it? I know. Yeah.
I will do anything for love.
I won't do that.
I won't do that.
I won't do that.
I
won't do that.
Whoa. Yeah.
We'll stop there.
Yeah, there's a limit.
Yeah, there has to be a limit at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Talking to sponsors at the moment, let's just localise it for a bit here. What sponsors do you have actually on board?
Yes, I've got a great team behind me, right? So you don't achieve anything without a team. Yeah. So it always takes a full team kind of contingent. So I've got some great sponsors. I've got Downer help me out massively. CMK Chartered Accountants definitely help me out. Cool. I've got Taranaki Associated Cleaners with Zach Connection from Golf. So awesome. Matt Haribu Earthworks and Excavating. We've also got a little bit of a shout out to Shining Peak. They're pretty good in the community.
No, yeah, they are
amazing in the community. Also,
and then Jaron Mumby from Favour the Brave helps me out as well. So he's and Heskey from Golf Zone. Yeah, so really cool core of sponsors. I wouldn't be able to do with what I do without them. They help out Jamie as well. And then I've got a running coach. So Scott Hartman, he's an Ironman. He's fantastic. So he gives me week by week breakdowns on what I need to do and tracks my performance, which is quite cool. Yeah. And then Ethan's helping me out from a golf perspective.
Ethan Jones?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, you know, I've got, it's amazing, You've got a big team behind you, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just Robin Smith, the speed golfer, who's out there running around. It's actually, it's probably more fair to say it's the let's just say 30 people behind you.
Yeah, definitely.
That are helping, you know. And Zach actually, he had an interesting commentary actually on sponsorships and stuff like that with the swimming and all that. And he's like going to these international things, competing and so on and so forth. And he's like, I want to do really, really well, getting in his head and not doing well because he doesn't want the sponsors to look bad. Yeah. He's like, but they don't care. They actually just want to see you do well, and so forth. And you know what? In that sense, are you just grateful to have them behind you and you're shouting them out as much as you can?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not great on the old social media shout out, so
yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
trying to find information about you.
Yeah, kind of run a low cutter. I don't know. I just get a bit nervous about social media. In all honesty,
that's fair.
Yeah, I just don't want to say the wrong thing and then upset people. But you know, so if anyone is willing to come and help me or give me some tips, happy days. You know,
actually,
I would have thought I was reasonably, you know, a normal dude. Yeah, should go all right. Yeah. We could actually connect you with someone. Yeah, she's gonna come on as a guest. Oh, nice. She owns a marketing company. Yeah, she also plays golf. Oh, nice. Yeah, how good. So
there you go, connections.
We might be able to at least connect you, and you can chat. Yeah, and then she'll take thousands off you. But that's right. No, I'm kidding. But that might be just a little something that you need to just lift it up a bit. Like it's also it's just kind of pushing speed golf. I think it's one of the weirdest sports out there, and I reckon when it goes, it's going to go big. You know, so I've had thoughts about, do we have like drones following players, and then you have like a live, like a ghost, like a ghosting, so you could show like Jamie and I, like
who's faster pace wise,
and then watching
hole
like
by hole.
It's like the GTA. Remember when you played GTA as a kid?
Yeah.
Well, not GTA. Was it the Gran Turismo? Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
You guys probably don't, but
I do.
It was awesome.
I remember the
and
very
you
first
used
one.
to have like the ghost thing. It was so cool.
It was, and you're like, oh, I'm faster.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not. One bad corner.
Yeah. Oh, and my little Nissan.
Yeah.
Something or other, GTR, I think. Did they have GTRs back? There was a Skyline, I think, was like the cool car.
I think it was on Creatures, right? It was Skyline,
Yeah, I think it was.
But it's just getting that out there, right? Yeah. Like, it's you talk to people and they're fascinated, but it's finding the information is hard.
Yeah.
Finding the videos is hard.
Yeah.
Actually doing the video is hard. You know, like I can run faster than a golf cart. That's one problem. So if you were following me, you know, you've got to try to keep up, unfortunately.
I'd need an unlimited, like a non-limited golf cart.
Yeah.
In which case, then I'm
just
asking
get
for an
fast
accident.
at running.
Yeah.
Yeah, but trying to keep its camera still whilst running.
You see what I'm doing here?
Yeah, you're trying to help him, eh?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He's
Proper PT.
real
that's
sucker.
it, eh?
We are so going speed golfing. I just want to watch it.
In all fairness, and I see this when Robin's here today, when Brad was on, that it is something that I would.
Yeah.
I'm not going to die until I give it a go.
Yeah.
You know,
I think you should. Yeah.
And if I like it, I'm going to be gutted. But just because I like the slow pace, of traditional golf, I like going out there for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Or
it still has its place and time. But like,
Oh, sure.
to be honest, during the week, I just can't be bothered going out for 4 hours.
Yeah, well, that was me, right? So I got limited time. So, you know, I still got my fix from golf and, you know, got a bit fit. So I'm not, you know, not a chunky dad, you know. So that, you know, positive.
Hands up accountability.
Good release, you know, good release from stress at work.
Yeah,
you know, so it ticked a lot of boxes.
That's what I've always found is just going out in there, even if it's by yourself, I just feel when I leave, I just no stress, no cares, no worry. Yeah.
Golden hour on any golf course is like that's my happy place. Eh? Like I reckon if I'm going to
morning or afternoon.
Oh, afternoon for sure.
You said golden hour.
Golden hour. Yeah.
No, golden hour's twice though. It is in the morning as well.
Is there one?
In the morning is golden hour, but as the
Okay.
sun's just come out, and yesterday morning it was.
Is the morning golden hour?
Yeah, it is.
But I mean,
Golden hour's night. Anyway,
There's 2 golden hours.
it's prime time. You know,
Yeah, it is.
You're literally walking on the golf course. You think it's your own private like playground. You might see one other person, and you're thinking, "How is everyone not out here? Like, this is just a joke."
I'll say Fitzroy on a good night.
They'll be chopping on that.
Just looks
Actually.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Louis, actually, I don't think you'll ever get the chance to experience that, would you?
Experience.
Fitzroy, golden hour.
I've seen it. I have.
Have you went like with your own eyes or through a lens?
Yeah, no, through my own eyes. Because we used to have the Taranaki age groups was always at Fitzroy. Yeah. And it'd be like
I
36
remember those
holes.
days.
Yeah.
You don't like.
But it's just unreal way. Like
No,
it's
I don't
a
like
zen
Fitzroy.
moment.
No, I don't like Fitzroy.
Let's be honest with you. It's actually in good nick though. Like
the greens are always.
Greg's doing well there now, eh? Yeah.
You so don't bag it.
Yeah.
No, greens are unreal. I just don't like the course.
Yeah.
Is that because you suck?
No.
It doesn't really, like, I find it's amazing scenery. It's amazing, like, cool little country track, but it just doesn't have heart. Like, I'm all about courses that have heart. So you know, they've almost got a personality.
Yeah, that one's...
It's a bit bland.
It's like just a paddock that's got nice greens.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I didn't want to say
Main views though.
Yeah. Like you're there for the view. You're there to just have a nice chilled out afternoon. You're not there to play a purist golf course.
No.
Yeah, and I mean it's $20 for the whole day. So what do you expect?
Oh, I think it's 25 now.
Oh, it's 25?
I think it's going up.
Controversy.
Big number.
Premium.
That is, it is.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it must be hard to run on the Kaikoia.
It's pretty squishy. Squishy. It's like running it's quicksand.
I wouldn't know what it's like to push a cart on that because I don't push. But I've the electric one.
By the way,
Money bags.
Yeah, that's right.
you're talking to a man that's like fit as a fiddle, and you're just coming off
absolute opposite.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Hey, do you know all those things you believe in? Yeah. I'm not about them.
That's it, eh?
But I'll
I wanna
give
be
it a
out there
go.
for 8 hours, smash 12 beers, 7 donuts. I'm not pushing anything.
I've two-
But
bags of
a
clubs.
button. I'll push a button. Do you know, actually, I want to actually bring this up. What is your thoughts on beers on the course?
I'm all for it, to be fair. I think you should be able to, as long as it's controlled right. Like as long as you're still respecting the golf course, happy days, and respecting the others. I enjoy a beer. Like if I'm going out with my lads, if we're going for a 30th or whatever, we'll have a great time, but we still respect the golf course. We come off cut airs and that, but you're still respecting the golf course and the others. I don't have an issue at all.
I feel like if you're a golfer, you can get absolutely rigmaroled on a golf course with your lads, but you still know the etiquette. Whereas it's the people that just go to get pissed.
They're the issue probably.
I'm not trying to say they're the worst people in the world because some of them are super nice, they're super respectful, but it's
just not understanding the overall.
Certain group, you see them out and you just go,
Come
that
on.
green is they've ruined that, or
Yeah.
But they ruin it for everyone, eh?
That's the thing.
It's always the 5%ers that ruin it for the
and then that's where the stigma comes from. Is as soon as you have alcohol on the golf course, everyone turns into the blood of
savages.
Or, and I won't name any names or any rugby clubs or anything like that, but they're standing on the roof of carts driving up the 9th at Westtown.
Yeah, that ain't
You
on.
know,
Yeah.
that's
Because what people don't realise as well, like, say that does happen, right, and that joker falls off the roof.
Yeah.
That's on the club, eh?
Hundo.
You know what I mean? So the club will go through rigmarole, they'll get carts banned, they'll have to go through some health and safety thing.
Yeah.
You know, they'll get through the rigmarole.
Oh, yeah.
And that guy just goes, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that they've given you the benefit of the doubt, because most local courses do.
Yeah.
They're not going to call you out on it.
Yeah.
Is that you're going to be at least 2 brain cells of smart, but
Yeah. But I mean, I reckon have a couple, right? It's supposed to be a recreational sport, right? You know, so if you're going out on Sunday, if you want to have a couple of beers, have a couple of beers. If you want to have a Powerade, if you want to, you know, have a coffee, do you? I say, just as long as you respect others and the golf course. Golf course is a big one for me.
Yeah.
See these young fellas throwing their clubs and hitting the ground. It does my head in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love a good club drop though. That's like my thing, eh?
A good
Like
club
a drop. Like a
just
drop.
to follow through.
Not like a big throw though.
Follow through.
Yeah.
On the ground.
I think that's probably one thing that golf teaches you is actually controlling your emotions.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're the only person responsible for that duff shot.
100%.
It's not the club's fault.
Oh,
a good
yeah,
tradesman will always blame his tools, but you're not a good tradesman. You're just a golfer.
Yeah.
It happens. No one cares, you know. Your scorecard might care, but again, at the same time, your scorecard also doesn't give a shit either.
It's that constant pursuit of perfection. Hey, everyone wants to be 0.0 handicap, be able to shoot 62 every week, and I'm just like, good luck.
Good luck.
Do you know what? I'm just, in all due respect, for me personally, and I'm sure I can agree with it, everyone in here would agree with me, I'm just happy to hit a ball once a week. If I can go out and hit a ball, man, I've made it.
For me, it's just one out of the middle. I don't care where, like just one. Like when you get it out of that spot. I could walk off the golf course after it, pick it up, just go, cool.
You take your time out. It gets us super excited.
What are we actually, just talking of hitting one out of the middle, what if you don't hit one out of the middle, slightly knife it, and it goes and just piss you off?
That's true.
You just laugh.
Has that ever happened, Alex?
Yeah, and it was the worst hole in one of my life, but it's still a hole in one, so I love every second of it.
It was amazing to watch. Actually, on hole in ones, Louis doesn't have any. I don't have any. He has one. What is your hole in one score like?
I got 2.
Nice.
Oh, there's no need to flex.
JVP had 4. Counted.
My first one was hilarious. I was playing up at Watermeadow in Auckland.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And I don't know what hole we're playing, like 10 or 11. I was with one of my hockey mates, Nick Wilson, and he, I hit off with a 7-iron, full 7-iron, playing with this other Korean guy, and I hit it, and I'm like, man, that's pretty close. And the dude's like, left, and I'm like, what, like left of the cup, bro? And then I walk up, and it's like just resting left edge of the cup, and Nick and I just look at each other, start pissing ourselves laughing, and we're like, I think I must have seen a different ball.
He's like, that's on a different planet. You're like, okay.
It's pretty funny, eh?
Oh, man. Little things like that always get me out. It's just fun. That stuff is fun.
And then the other one was playing speed golf outfits.
Oh, no way.
17. Yeah.
17.
That's a good hole in one.
That's that one. Because I
nasty bugger. I don't think I've made par there for 7 years or something.
Par's like a birdie, yeah.
I don't actually think I've even hit a ball onto that green.
Yeah.
Off the tee.
But we're playing
from the fairway.
We're playing in a group of 5 and we've all hit, and like, you know, 3 of us have actually hit it pretty close. So we're all looking at the ball, and then I think Jamie or someone yelled, "Oh, that's gone in," and everyone's like, instantly turned into Mo Farah, you know, like who's going to get up to the hole first to see if this has gone in. And then they all look and they're like, it's Robbins. And they're like,
the excitement dwindles.
Why did he have to get it? The loudest guy, the loudest speed golfer, eh? Like, it's a shocker.
Oh, man. That's really funny. So we've covered your golf, your traditional golf.
Yeah.
A little bit of work to help Louis out because, you know, we're all about making connections.
That's right,
helping people out here. and all that kind of stuff. We haven't really talked about the family. They're obviously a very supportive unit.
Definitely.
They kind of have no choice.
Yeah.
You brought them into this world.
Half of it.
The better half.
Takes two. Yeah.
That's what they keep telling me, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got the two.
Yeah, two. So I've got my daughter Avery. She's 6, turning 7 in December. So she's a little Sagittarius baby like me. So she's got a bit of fire and a bit of pizzazz.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I've got Franklin, who's a 4-year-old. He's a little lefty. Loves the sport, like just a lad.
He's going to be good.
He's
good. It's left-handed.
Left-handed.
Let's just give it.
Yeah. And then my wife Pagan, she's amazing. So she puts up with me for one. So that's a challenge in itself.
Of course.
Some people have asked her like, how do you deal with that? She goes, it's not a dull moment, you know.
It wouldn't be, would it? It wouldn't be. Where's the fun in that?
Yeah. They're amazing. So without their support, I wouldn't be where I am. So she's the shoulder that I cry on in the evening. She helps me if I've got sore muscles and that.
Yeah.
So
what's your talking to sore muscles? What's your routine there? Like, do you have a little system?
Yeah. So with any like sport, it's all about fueling, right? You'll probably know this, like with your PT and that. So you want to pre-fuel. So a lot of concentration on actually before what you're going to do. So that's a couple of hours before. So like yesterday, before the speed session, I was all about preloading, hydrating, making sure I was really in a good position to do my set. Then I do my set, warm up, and then actually do my set. Bit of fartlek training, and then a really, really good warm down, and then it's all about recovery after that. So good fuel, bit of electrolytes, some protein, stretching. Last night I got in the spa, which probably isn't ideal. Probably should have been a hot cold, but I hate those things. Got shivers up my spine from hockey.
I'm still not sold on colds. Like, I believe in them,
Mate,
but
we used to do them when I played NHL hockey, and I
big difference.
hated them. No, they made me feel worse.
That's what I mean. Like, because I get the shock therapy and like I get the inflammation, but at the same time, inflammation is also protection. So it's I've just always wondered longevity of,
and everyone's different, right, bro? So I don't know what it is like. And so I was a really good hockey player. I still am, but can't keep up with the young fellas. But
You'd be fine.
It amazes me in like team sports, particularly like through hockey. You make these NHL teams, which is like NPC of and hopefully it's changing, right? Everyone has to do the same stretching when you're warming up. Everyone needs to go for the same size warm up. Everyone, needs to do the same recovery and whatever. And I just think to myself, you got to do you, man. So like for me, and that's a shout out to all these young athletes, you got to figure out what works for you. And you've got to make sure that you do that. So just because the team are doing, 15 calf stretches, you might need to do 5 hamstring stretches because your hamstrings are the key. So like you've got to do you. But for team sport, it's weird. Like, I don't know. They just say
I have always found that. Like, it's almost because I play soccer and so does Louis on the weekends. And it's like, well, do this stretch, do that stretch. And
you're like, none of those work for me.
I get caught out sometimes because I'm doing my pre-warmers because I've got my adductor stuff that I've got to do. And just physio has told me, like,
you
what
have to do this.
Yeah. And they'll be like, Alex, get in the circle, hurry up and stretch with us.
I don't want to do that.
That just is going to, like certain stretches, it's not dynamic. We're just doing static stuff. And I'm just like sitting there going, You tell the PT how to stretch. Carry on. Like, I'm just going to go over here and do my thing. Like,
my body. I know what I need to do to perform at the best.
The one size fits all doesn't fit all.
No.
And
as you say, good test of it to anyone that's young in sport. Try different things. Try different recovery methods. Like figure out if it's a certain food that does you well, it refeeds you, or hydration. Like
lasagna.
Some people need more sugar, more salt. Like it's I think salt's the key. Like,
and even like some people perform really well on caffeine. And some people it does the opposite effect. So you just need to figure out what is going to work for you.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like with that tournament, like since you're running around and stuff like that, do you do it mostly in the day and then you're done and then it's just recovery after that day?
So you're waking up in the morning, you're having a good kind of solid low energy, well not like low, like slow release,
low GI,
breakfast. So, And I don't like to eat too much before I run because, you get the runners shits.
I never can.
Terrible. It gives me some high risk situations around there, right?
Touching cloth.
Everyone's got those stories if you're a runner.
Yep.
And then,
Not a runner.
you do your event, and then afterwards it's all about just trying to get your legs ready for the next day because it's a double header, right?
I was wondering that. So you got to turn around and just go straight back into it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
You don't do 4 rounds, eh? It's just 2?
Just 2, yeah, at the moment, yeah. And then, if it's really bad, I get my wife to just, like last night, she was just getting in on my calves, and it's, that's horrific.
Yeah.
She's like, is this okay? And I'm like, keep pushing!
Yeah.
It's so sore, but it's going to be
Dying
good.
inside.
Yeah.
I promise it's okay.
Yeah, is that a knot? You're like, no. Yeah.
It's the moment when the knot releases. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I have that at the osteo sometimes, and it's nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty. It hurts.
Yeah.
But have you got like a dinner that you'll go to after a round?
After a round, normally,
Food.
I'd say,
Yeah, that's
So
it.
is he.
yeah, if I'm competing, I'll probably go a little bit of garlic bread. I always like a little bit of garlic bread. Yeah.
Is that just,
That's a universal.
Is that just
right
like
there.
a little bit extra?
It's a bit of, just that extra little bit of carbs, which is good. And then if I'm eating, I just, because you've got like 12 hours till your next kind of thing, you just want a good meal, right? So maybe a bit of veg, some protein and a bit of carbs so it depends where
Simple.
you're in. But burger always goes well for me, like a chicken burger or something like that, because the beef burger is quite heavy. It's quite gross. Sits in your tummy for a bit.
Yeah.
Chicken seems to be a bit lighter. Yeah. So chicken
like
burger
chicken.
and garlic bread.
What's your
Result.
favourite takeaway?
Takeaway?
Yeah.
Oh, Burger Boy. Yeah, massive.
Hey.
Yeah. My wife hates it.
Love it. Burger fuel, goes good.
Yeah.
Goes
Yeah.
good.
Burger feels good.
Yeah.
I do like a good burger feel.
Yeah.
The only downside of it is you got to remortgage every time you want to go
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
It's so expensive.
Oh, it's a once a month thing.
Yeah.
God, I haven't had it.
Yeah.
Once every 6 months, man.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't actually had it this year.
Yeah.
I used to work at
You sure?
TSH.
Yeah.
I'm very sure.
2 donuts.
No, 1.5.
I had the other
Because the other half. I used to work at TSH right next door, and that was when an expensive Burger Fuel burger was $15.
Yeah, now they're like 28 or something like that.
Yeah, and so we'd get
A
them.
cheeseburger is $17, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
It's I thought a McSatan's freaking cheeseburger at $6 was awful.
Yeah.
At least the Burger Fuel one is made out of proper ingredients,
yeah.
but
But I mean, you just got just again figure out what works for you, right? So just whatever works. So I like a burger and garlic bread. Someone else might like pasta. Just figure it out.
I don't like pasta.
Yeah, but it's all good. And a beer. Everyone gets a bit kind of scared with a beer as long as you're not getting hammered drunk. It's good carbs.
I was going to say, best thing you can do post-run, post-exercise, as much as people want to criticise it, it's got everything of the profile that you need.
Yeah. You can even, if you're really worried, just get a low alcohol one, eh?
Yeah, alcohol-free or
alcohol-free is
genuinely,
probably
it'll pump you back up straight away. Like salt, sugars, beautiful.
Yeah.
Like
Perfect carb release, eh? Like,
as much as people want to bag it, I'm just saying.
Hey, if it works.
We used to have an old friend of ours. He's still flying around. A friend of my dad's. His name was Rockley Montgomery. He's won coast to coast. He's a SA guy. He's won the Comrades 100K. Like pure athlete. And we're talking back in the day where there was no like huge science. Like there was science, right?
No, it's cool. Just strap on your shoes,
And go for it.
put your bloody shorts on, and
Yeah,
away you
that's
go,
it,
mate.
Yeah. But he used to have two beers the night before.
Oh yeah.
Just because massive carb load. So huge influx of carb. Yeah.
So what I'm
makes sense.
saying is I'm prepared to run a long way today.
yeah,
I am loaded.
After yesterday.
I am loaded.
Yeah.
The man is loaded. What is your go-to beverage?
For like if I'm just relaxing.
Yeah, or not relaxing.
Yep.
It kind of varies, to be fair. I reckon when I was in Ireland competing over there, it was a bit controversial. My Irish mates won't like it. So went out there, won obviously, and was going to have a beer. And they said, oh, you're going to have a Guinness. And I was like, no, I don't really drink that crap, to be fair. And they're like, my Irish mate was like, you said that in an Irish bar. And I was like, yeah, well,
Surprised you got out
Being
alive.
honest.
Yeah. And they were like, so they bought one anyway.
Yeah.
Completely different over there, right? It was like mother's milk.
No,
what
I
they say.
have heard this. So
It was so good.
Just the way that barrel. You know what I mean? The kegs come
Yeah.
across like Guinness tastes like cigarettes have been put out in it.
It does. It's
Genuinely,
horrific.
not to, like I've tested this logic.
Yeah.
And then apparently I had the same thing. One of my mates went over.
Oh.
He said, you wouldn't believe it.
It was literally like mother's milk. It was creamy. It was awesome. So I'd drink that in the winter if I was in Ireland. 100%. Over the summer, either, I don't know, and I like a nice vino, nice red wine.
Ooh,
yeah. I'm a bit weird though, because sometimes I like it chilled.
That's not weird.
You know?
That's not weird.
Yeah.
Red wine done proper.
Yeah.
Is actually a little bit down.
Yeah.
A little
Is
bit
it?
chilled
Oh,
down.
yeah?
Yeah. It's not room temperature.
Yeah.
Because room temperature might be 30 degrees. You don't
Too
want to
warm.
drink 30 degree wine.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Drop that sucker down to 23 or lower.
Yeah.
And it'd actually be not too bad.
Yeah.
Back to the Guinness just quickly. Did you split the G?
Tried to.
Yep.
Wasn't too successful at it.
I'm
It's actually a big sip, eh?
I'm 3 weeks in a row and I haven't even got close. Like, because
you
the
keep
Friday
drinking
tradition.
and then you're like...
It's 4 sips.
Is it actually four big sips?
It's four.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
it's
I
not
don't
even that.
believe this because
No,
I've
no,
tried
mine
this. I've
might be
tried
bigger than
5.
his
I've tried
mouth.
3 and a half.
No. I
It's a
won't
lot
drink
more
it.
than you think, though, eh, Alex? You think, like, you're like, man, I've drunk this, and then you look at it and you're like, that's
you're
not
like,
even halfway.
You're there for
like,
20 minutes going,
Yeah.
I think I've got enough. And it's just never right. Eh?
So I watched Luke Anderson split the G the other week. And he said 4 sips and he went, put it down, bang, through the middle.
Then did he pour the rest out because he's in New Zealand? It tastes like coffee
I was
butts.
going to say,
Like,
the rest,
cigarette
yeah.
butts.
He didn't drink the rest of it.
But yeah, that was a whirlwind trip over to Ireland, eh? So, Rob Hogan and his team actually, shout out to them, they actually got me over there, which was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And I left on the, I don't know, it was like 70 hours of travelling anyway for a day and a half in Ireland.
Yeah,
so it was
crazy.
pretty funny.
No
yeah.
way.
Yeah. I think it was.
The commute was a shitty commute to work, man.
Oh, it was horrific, man. It was fly to LA to Dublin, 4-hour bus to the hotel. Got there like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Played the next day practice round. Was horrific. Legs felt like concrete. Then played the competition on that next day. Left, and then headed back home. Yeah, happy days. See you later.
But
Took
to
the
be
trophy,
fair,
though.
that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's right.
Took the trophy home, refused to drink Guinness, but drank it anyway and realised,
and
hang
realised
on.
it was beautiful.
Hang on a minute.
But awesome country, awesome people, They were so friendly. So,
Yeah.
if you've got a chance, definitely head over there.
Yeah, I've been once. Hospitality is amazing.
It's so good,
It's just
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
And I just think it's just beautiful. I think it's underrated how beautiful it is over there because people I just don't think people picture it as their final destination for anything. And I'm just like, no, genuinely. Go
there.
just go.
Yeah.
Like drive through the countryside, see the churches.
Yeah.
They're absolutely beautiful through there. Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Take pictures of that sort of stuff.
We can go.
Spins my wheels.
We can go split the
Go.
chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go see if you can split it. Yeah.
4 sips.
Yeah.
4 sips.
4 big sips. Yeah.
According to Luke.
If it's if anyone fails, it's Luke's fault now. I'm just
4 sips.
I don't want to put him under that bus, but
But you can't like. You've got to be like.
That big sips.
This is also judging that everyone's mouth size is the same.
Yeah, that's
what I was
right.
saying.
Yeah.
Like,
That's all. You got to figure it out,
No
right?
one
You do
cares what
you.
you think, Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, did you want to chime in at any point?
No, I'm just
actually-
listening.
He's
told
asked
it,
some quite reasonable questions.
Yeah.
I feel. Old Tiger over there, Timu Tiger.
That's it,
Oh,
eh?
have you seen the towel?
Look at that.
Oh, actually,
That's in its heyday, eh?
actually, that's not how I feel. That's how I feel.
To be fair, you look better than that.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I tried to put myself together.
No,
This
you
morning. Had a
did
shave.
really, really well.
Thank you.
You did. You missed the spot shaving, but you did really, really well.
Hey, don't we all, mate? Yeah.
Hey, that was the best of us.
It absolutely does. It absolutely does. Talking about the best of us. Dramatic ad read this time around. We are getting near the end of this. All right. Believe it or not, it's been an hour and a quarter.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It kind of just goes, doesn't it? Who won? You lost your money, didn't you?
I did lose.
How much did you put
The
on that?
old spray in South Africa last week, hey? Look what happened.
Yeah.
Jeepers.
You might take the
Focus
shirt
on
off
your own
now.
game, eh?
We talked about this.
Yeah. Focus on your own game.
That's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, golfers and even non-golfers, are you ready to take your game to the next level? Swing by the Golf Zone in New Plymouth, Taranaki's ultimate one-stop golf shop located at 44 Molesworth Street in the heart of the CBD. The Golf Zone has everything you need to hit fairways with confidence, from top-tier clubs by Callaway and even cutting-edge GPS devices by Garmin and Bushnell, to stylish men's and women's golf apparel that blends comfort and performance. They've got it all. Plus, their expert team offers personalised advice, custom fitting to ensure your gear is dialed in just for you. So you know, Paul Haskell is a Callaway master fitter. So there is an absolute bias from this side of the room. With that said, though, Club had a recent argument with a tree, shaft a little bent, the layer of repair has you covered. So if you're chasing a lower handicap or you just love the game, visit the Golf Zone in store or online at golfzone.co.nz. Now, as I said before, we're getting near the end. We've got a few little traditions in this podcast, and they haven't started with just you. One of them
did. Never do. Yeah.
One of them started with Ajit. Actually, it started before Ajit, but he was the first guest to get it, which was the spoon. So the spoon is when you do dumb shit. Turning up hungover gets you that today.
There you go. Take that.
Thank you, team. I'd just like to take my spoon of honour.
I thought it was just turning up.
Louis, actually, to be fair, Louis was like, if he just turns up, he gets it. I'm like, that's not fair.
That's not fair.
I'll
take this. Yeah.
I'll give him that.
We haven't seen him for a while.
We did moot actually getting another tiger and putting an orange cap on him, just so we could call it Alex for when you're not here. But that was, again, his idea.
Guys,
I had nothing to do with it.
Don't bring me into this, because you guys just do podcasts when someone else is working. So that's fair. Come at me.
I'm unemployed.
Yeah.
I'm across the road if you want to find me.
That is fair. Yeah, that's fair. We'll phone you in. We can phone you in next time around. That's tradition number one. Tradition number two, which we... this one is very important. We should really hats off for this one, but we won't. We'll just do a slow salute today. This is just for our fallen soldiers for the week. This is all the golf balls that have been lost on the golf course. We miss you. We wish you well in your future endeavours, and so on and so forth. Anyway, but the third one, and possibly the most important one, is with every guest that we have on, we ask them to leave a question for the next guest. My job is to slip said question in partially without you knowing, because you don't know the question.
Okay.
And sometimes even he doesn't know the question.
That's just the dimension.
I don't know. And Alex doesn't know the question at all. But our previous guest, Tim Myers, or Tim Nacky, depending on what circles you float in, he did leave a question.
Oh.
Would you thinking about? I mean, you've had an hour and 20 minutes of chatter. What question do you? No, it's fine.
Same.
What do you have any idea what question it might have been that I slipped in?
To be honest, I can't even
no
remember
idea,
back.
mate. Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's about 4 million things going through my head. So,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It was actually one I got in quite early.
Oh, was it?
If I'm honest, it was. And my goal is to trying to be a good host is to sneak it in the right beats. So the question that Tim left was, if time and money was not an object, what sport would you choose to be the most elite at?
What sport I'd choose to be the most elite at?
Well, we've already answered it. You said golf.
Golf.
Yeah,
golf.
Which he called it. I said, you never know. He might be like hockey or basketball or
not
darts.
Basketball, mate. I'm the size of that camera, so that wasn't going to go well, eh?
That's fair.
Wear platform shoes.
Oh,
man.
But that was the question that Tim left. Now, we're going to have another guest on at some point. Hopefully soon. Well, to be fair, we're going to get one that I'm going to connect you with anyway. So my question to you is, well, Alex,
we're just going to like it.
Sort of.
We're looking after it.
That's the one. Is there a question? It can be anything that you would like to leave for the next guest. You don't, again, know who they are, what they do, what they've been. It might be sport-related, it might not. But, is there something that you would leave?
I could leave two.
You can.
One like silly one and one actually
like it?
smart one.
Go on,
like
then.
this.
Yeah, go on.
I
then.
always like the kind of jovial one I like is Jockey's a Y front because it's always good to see, you know, what people are rolling down there. Jockeys,
love
by
it.
the way, boys.
Yeah, of course.
Y
Always
fronts
jocks.
should be banned.
Yes, I agree.
And then the more serious question is, depending on your guest, is what is the biggest failure you've had in your life?
Ooh.
How did you learn from it, and how did it change you into the person you are today?
Ooh, I like
Because we
that.
always focus on our successes, but I find like, you know, a lot of the hardest moments kind of teach you the biggest things.
Yeah, well, a lot of our successes come from our biggest misses
Yeah.
as well.
Do you think people don't pick that up as often as they should? Like, more focus on that
definitely.
next thing and that next thing and that next thing, but they just
That's that
don't-
outcome focus, though,
Yeah.
you know? So
Yep.
not the process and the learnings, it's outcome, right? So,
as
just
we
focus
talked
on
about.
what you can control.
instant gratification for everything they have.
We're so impatient now.
Yeah. And
We
then
pull out
another-
our phone for dopamine.
Yeah, that's right. Another fun fact, have you guys looked at the recent world rankings that have been released for speed golf?
Negative.
Just maybe just have a look, mate. ISGA world rankings.
Might just check that now.
Yeah.
Just check
I
that
feel
now.
like something's coming here.
I feel like he's number one. Surely. Surely.
I did start saying it's been a fantastic summer. Yeah.
B-Dog, did you completely miss
For
this?
fuck's sakes.
We're sitting next to the man, the myth, the legend, and this bro's worried about food. No,
Hey, that is important,
That's so
though,
important, though.
You know what
No,
I
but
mean?
for him, it's a donut.
Yeah.
For you, it might be something
Yeah.
like, you know, the cars.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
donut.
But it's a shout out to all the New Zealand athletes, right?
Yeah.
So you know, we definitely punch above our weight in any code. You know, we're as big as a city, and we do so well on a sporting and any other thing. So yeah, I've managed to sneak in, which is pretty.
I'm just waiting
pretty
for this.
cool,
When he finds it out.
And then there's a couple of NZ athletes that are up there as well, which is fantastic. You've got the likes of Harry Bateman. He's a PGA professional. He's in there at 11. Jamie, I think, is at 4, but that's just because he hasn't been playing.
played, eh?
Yeah, he's been injured. So watch the space. Brad's in there, Bernie's in there, and then the females are being released as well, which will be very exciting.
Because
So-
mic drop,
Hello, eh?
mic drop,
Yeah,
Eddie's
yeah,
out of
yeah.
here.
Current world speed golf rankings, male top 20. Number 2 is not Robin Smith. He's number 1 with 468 points. You are smashing, is it Jin Ota?
He hasn't played though, to be fair. Yeah.
It's
Oh, it doesn't matter.
That's
Just
all right.
take it.
It'll be a test of the Titans because he's playing the US Open. So
Tell you what,
One of those ones.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's on.
talking about punching, we are in the top 11. Obviously, number 11 being
we're
Harry.
so good.
Harry, Brad, number 7.
It's crazy.
Bernie, 5th. Jamie, 4th. And then number 1.
Yeah.
Mate, how good.
Yeah, good, eh?
How good.
You did well to keep that quiet.
Today.
You really did. So
As I say,
now-
you know,
I thought he would have known that, though.
No, but it was a good hint at
well,
the
you know,
start.
if you know your host was, your guest was any good at like social media, you guys probably would have an idea. Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
think it makes it even better, right?
quite
That's why it's so
literally,
good.
I quite literally just popped it into Grok and went, "Hey, can you just give
Tell
me
me
the
some stuff."
Give me the
Yeah,
most
yeah.
interesting things?"
Yeah.
And to be fair, I actually did it before this came out,
Yeah, good on you.
so I was probably way too prepared. For this, but that is fantastic, and that is a massive achievement. And I think that
It's pretty cool, eh? Yeah.
I think that Louis, for not doing any research on you, deserves the spoon.
Oh,
That was a quick, just see, I'm already on the up and up
You're
here.
good.
You're already on the
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I
yeah.
tell you what.
Optimism. I'm just saying, put in the work.
Yeah, that's it. But on that, I think unless anyone has anything really pressing to throw in there or say, I think
How was Sawgrass?
Sawgrass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, before the last Worlds. Yeah. Unreal. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not allowed to play the tips, so there's big signs
course.
that
Yeah,
say,
yep.
you know, PGA Tour professionals only.
Did you just walk up and go, wow, have you seen some rankness?
Yeah. It's some rankings lately.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, but
That's
no,
not
it's
PGA,
unreal.
mate.
Yeah. It is a carpet. Everything's a carpet. It's pristine. Beautiful golf course. Very grainy greens though. So if you have a bad caddy or you can't read grain, good luck on you. Yeah. But yeah.
you read grain pretty well, don't you?
Yeah.
I can't read greens. I can't even read Kaitaki.
But to be fair, Paul gets knocked out by Kai Taki.
Yeah.
Ethan said to me, one of my coaching things with putting, he said, if you can't read the green and you can't get a line, just go straight at it.
Well, you're limiting the damage then, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I did this yesterday. I was looking at, I was on a 6 at West Town, and I was looking at it, and I go, I can't read this, I'm just go straight at it.
Yeah.
Just drop straight in.
Classic.
Oh,
how good.
Take that. That was nice.
Funny story about Sawgrass though. Sorry to keep yarning. But,
No, it's fine. More than welcome.
The 17th, everyone knows the 17th, right?
That's the one with the water all around it. Eh? Danger.
Yeah, so
that's also the one Fat Perez did that mean putt on, eh?
yeah, it's only like a little 9 iron or 8 iron. The pros are a little further back, but maybe 10 metres. So turn up there, we're playing it in like 50k gusts, maybe 60k gusts. So, nightmare. Yeah. My sister got in my head. She's like, you're not going to hit the green. I'm like, could say some profanities. I was just stared at her. I was like, come on, Amy, that's ridiculous. So, it's a lot worse than that. But anyway, can't say that.
I love it.
And I so got the guys to like video. I was like, you guys have to video this because I'm hitting it one and done. Hit a 9 iron, and I'm like, yep, that's looking pretty good. And then I'm looking at it going, the wind's not even touching that. This is a nightmare. It's just dropped out of all humanity, Oh, no. It still goes. I'm like, it's turning. It's trying to splash this far in the water. Oh. Yes, let's go. So pull out another one. Big donkey draw, like 10 metres left. Cool, over correct. That one goes splash.
Oh, no.
Hit another one. High fade. That one goes splash. Then the caddy, or I think Jamie's dad's like, right, Rob, that's enough. I said, mate, I'm going to lose every single golf ball in my bag until I hit this green.
I would.
That's fair.
100%.
And normally the caddy cut you off at like 2.
Yeah.
So I've hit 4 in the water. All on video, by the way. All on video. Number 1 ranked speed golfer. Yeah.
We all have our off
And then,
days.
so the funny thing is that they give you a bag tag. So if you see my bag, there's a Sawgrass bag tag, and they punch in your score on the 17th.
Yeah.
Right? So you go up
Double digits.
and you say to the dude like, hey, what score, And so there's about, I don't know, 10 or 15 people around. I walk up and he's like, oh yeah, so what'd you get, mate? And I was like, 12. And he's like, he couldn't believe it. It's like, you're joking. And you won that on the back tag. And I'm like, 100%, mate.
Yeah.
Chuck it on. Counted it up. It was actually an 11. So I just said 1 shot penalty for being useless.
I love that so much.
So good, eh?
That is probably the best friggin' story to end on. That was fantastic. I'm glad you left that to the
You have that stepped on there with pride.
Yeah, I love it.
Was that normal golf? So you had like all your clubs
That
as
was
well?
all my clubs. Yeah. Too many. Yeah.
So if that was speed golf,
we
that would have been on the
went
first
around
hit.
the front nine because we played back nine first. Went around the front nine after that. I was losing the match. I said to the caddy on the drive, because it's quite a long drive, I said, mate, we got to put our shit together here. I said, we can't lose this match. Played even par.
It's always that one hole. It's brilliant.
It's so good, eh?
It's great.
Yeah.
Well, on that,
Thanks,
you, Robin.
everyone.
Yeah,
appreciate it, man.
Thank you for
your
coming on.
time.
Good laughs.
Yeah,
It's
some
been a
great
ball.
laughs.
It's been a ball. It's been good.
Yeah, these are always fun to shoot and film and the conversation's good. Louis is cool.
Yeah.
Tiger says more than Louis.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just with his
Uncharismatic,
expressions.
really.
Really, yeah. He even shows up in the reels.
Oh, goodness.
But anyway, we wish you well.
Yeah, good luck with everything coming up.
Yeah.
Should be good, eh? Yeah.
Guess we're trying some speed golf.
That's it.
Give it a nudge,
Come for some
man.
tips, boys.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
probably no better person to ask, is there?
That is
that's
true.
it.
Yeah, world number 1.
I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So good.
Sunsets look a little bit bolder. The daylight feels a little bit warmer. And we were kids playing in the streets. And now we're sitting in the front row seats. Like, ooh.